is I'm going to have you spell your name and your title with Veterans for America First. So go ahead. I'm not going to go to the one screen. Just do it here. Spell your name for me and your title with Veterans for Trump or Veterans for America First. No, this is the Trump one. Veterans for Trump. Sorry.
Veterans for Trump. Listen, get it together.
I gotta get my shit together.
It's ALYLEGGE.
I just fucked up the whole sound while you were doing that. Do it again.
ALYLEGGE, State Director of Operations for Florida. That's for Trump.
Hoorah. Okay, so question number one, what is your relationship with Veterans for Trump or Veterans for America? No, it's Veterans for Trump, sorry. So the questions are in Veterans for America First, but this show is, this documentary is about Veterans for Trump. So
Veterans for Trump, okay.
So when I'm asking this question, I send you to the one screen. I just need you to go, well, I'm the Director of Operations. I'm looking to find captains in every county and build the largest army I can in Florida, something along those lines. Okay, and then I'll come back to you and we'll go to question two. And and when I go to the one screen, just repeat the question. My relationship with Veterans for Trump is, and then go ahead. That helps with editing. Okay. You got it?
Yep.
All right. So question one, what is your relationship with Veterans for Trump?
My relationship with Veterans for Trump.
Wait for me to be gone.
Fine.
Drink your $17 coffee.
I hate it. It's the only coffee that I can stomach when I fucking travel. Stupid Starbucks.
Drew, she's sorry. She's a Christian. So, I'm totally kidding. You're fine. The name of their production company is War Room. You're fine. What is your relationship with Veterans for Trump? Repeat after I go away.
My relationship with Veterans for Trump is I am the State Director of Operations. Good Lord. Can we start again? I'm sorry. Okay.
Just he'll cut it there. Just say, I'm going to start over. Okay. Repeat the question and go.
My relationship with Veterans for Trump is I am Florida's State Director of Operations, and I am here ready to build an army of captains of 67 in our 67 counties to build an army, the biggest army we have here in Florida, to go out and support President Trump.
See, that was fine. It's so loud. Okay. Okay. What is the significance or mission of Veterans for Trump? Now, you're pretty new, but I'm sure you can answer that. And I don't want to feed you on this because overtly, you understand what Veterans for Trump is supposed to stand for, what they're supposed to do. So I want it to be organic from Allie. And if it sucks, I'll tell you, we'll redo it and I'll feed you better stuff. Okay?
What was the question? One more time.
What is the significant, or what is the mission of Veterans for Trump?
Okay.
Ready? Repeat and go.
The mission for Veterans for Trump is to build the largest army of support for the most effective and the most loved president of the United States, President Donald Trump.
That one's probably going to make it. That was good. That was legit. I like the eye thing. You did the whatever. I can't do it. Chick thing.
Was it good? Was that good enough?
It was a good eye. Yeah. It's a good eye. You did a good eye thing. I don't know what it was. Okay. Number 3. What issue? Oh, okay. What issue, story, or situation brought you to the America First movement?
Jesus. One?
Well, what are you most passionate about? Mom. See, I do it. I do an eye thing too.
There's a lot that goes into mom, though. Like,
you're trying to think it too much.
All right, I am thinking.
As you sit there as a black army chick saying, you know what? I'm America first. Fuck these guys. I'm in. That's where you need to go. Okay? You with me? High energy. Come on, Allie. You got this. See, that made sense, didn't it?
It does.
Yeah, I talk your talk. Drew sitting here at the editing table going, what the? It's military stuff, Drew. Okay. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
What issue, story, or situation initially brought you to the America First movement? Ready? Repeat and go.
The issue that brought me to America First is Veterans for America First. Hang on, we're gonna do it again. The issue that brought me.
No. Don't say it. Just say America First. Because we're not talking about Veterans for America First.
America First. Just
Don't
America
start
First.
getting the bobblehead on me.
I'm not.
I ain't having that shit.
I'm thinking.
Just what story or situation initially brought you to be an America First type person?
To be an America First. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Brought me to
And repeat
Okay.
and go.
What issue brought me to America First is I'm a mom. And as we can see, things that are going on in our country, moms and our families, we do not feel safe right now. And the only person that can help us feel that way and secure our liberties and secure our safety is President Donald Trump. That's what brought me to America First.
Hoorah. Good. Do you have any personal stories or interactions with President Trump that is legal to share? I threw legal in there because I thought it was funny.
Yes.
You didn't laugh. Do you?
Mhm.
Oh, sweet. All right, repeat and.
So a personal story of mine that I share with President Donald Trump is that my organization, Moms for America, has endorsed him for president. Should I expand on
Yeah,
what that is?
like you just told me that you endorsed him. Now I don't know what the interaction was because did he say go fuck yourself or what? I mean,
No. Well, we endorse him because, you know, he needs
so that's what we're talking about, something intimate that you had with Trump. Some people do, some people don't.
Well, he liked my lipstick.
That's funny. See, that's good. Was that the first time you met him?
Yes.
Yeah, I know. And that's Trump always does that. So that's a great story showing how real he is and that you were there for what. And here comes the 45th president of the United States and he walks up and he goes, I like your lipstick.
Yeah, it was so funny. It was like the most amazing situation.
So make it funny, make it good, and put it on camera. Are you ready, Allie? It's a good story.
All right, I'm ready.
Have fun with it. And repeat the question and go.
So an intimate story or a story that I do have with President Trump is that my organization, Moms for America, has endorsed him for president because we believe in him. We believe in what he's doing for America and pushing America First agendas to make our country safer. And when I met him, he complimented this shade of lipstick that I'm currently wearing right now. And he just said, you know, that's a really lovely shade of lipstick. It's the best color I've ever seen. It's perfect. And I just could not stop laughing. It was great. It was so much fun to meet him and to see that side of him.
Killer. Love it. All right, number 5. Why do you believe now more than ever that we must elect President Donald Trump? This should be an easy one.
Okay.
Oh, big old ho-hum. My dog does that shit. All right. Good, you're laughing. When you're laughing, your answers are much better. And tell me when you're ready.
All right, what's the question again? One more time? I'm sorry.
No, we already did that. Why do you believe now more than ever that we need to elect Donald Trump?
Okay, good.
Repeat and go.
I believe now more than ever we need to elect President Donald Trump because our country is in shambles right now. I don't know if you've been paying attention, and if you haven't, I implore you to get out of the rock that you've been hiding under. But our country is in desperate need of strong leadership. And I personally believe, and moms across our nation believe, that Donald Trump is the man to stand for all Americans to make sure that our liberties are secure.
do that again. You look like you had a stroke.
I did.
You're like, it's like,
It happens. Like I have lupus, and sometimes when I've talked for a long time, my brain gets a little what?
I completely understand that. I've my short-term memory loss, and I've been on radio. I couldn't remember the word "the." Like it's no, I get it. I get it.
I hate that.
So let's do it again so that see, I got your back.
Thank you.
Ready?
Yeah, repeat the question one more time. The reason why.
Why now more than ever must we elect President Trump?
Okay.
You ready? Repeat and go.
I believe now more than ever we need to elect President Donald Trump because I don't know if you've noticed, but our country is in complete chaos right now. And I would implore you to step out of that rock you've been hiding under and pay attention because President Donald Trump is the man that is going to stand in the way to make sure that our liberties are protected. And I know that I personally feel that way. And I also know that moms across our nation also feel that way. Better?
Nailed it.
Good, thanks.
Why do you believe? Oh shit, we just did that. There is no doubt that our media is biased. Our freedom of speech is under attack. Can you talk about how Veterans for Trump is on the front line of that battle and why it's critical we elect President Trump to preserve the sacred right? So, under the guise of being with Veterans for Trump, and as the state director, we monitor all of our rights, and that we will stand with Donald Trump, who has been the only one that has talked about or something along the lines of that he always stands for our rights, right? And that being the state director of Florida, we will monitor everything in our local, state, and national government to ensure we protect the rights of our free speech, something along those lines. See, I like feeding your head. It's easy.
You're like, what?
Feeding you. I feed you because when it comes out with you, it's completely different, and I like it. It's a lot of people I feed it to, and they just regurgitate what I say to them. I'm like, no, numbnuts, I need you to put it in your words.
Put it in your own words.
Exactly. You're good at being fed and putting it in your words, which is great.
Thanks.
So,
question.
There's no doubt our media is biased and our freedom of speech is under attack. Can you talk about how our Veterans for Trump is on the front line of that battle and why it's critical we elect President Trump to preserve it? So you're going into what you're going to do to monitor it and why we need a Donald Trump to be here to preserve it. Two-part question.
Okay.
Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do this, Allie. Repeat-ish, not all of it. And go.
What are we going to do about freedom of speech? What is that again? So I'm sorry. Say the question is like worded weird. One more time.
That's why I'm saying just bring up freedom of speech in your initial. You don't have to repeat the whole thing because it is long. So just say our freedom of speech is under attack.
Okay.
And what you're going to do and why we need Trump.
Okay.
Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Repeat and go.
Our freedom of speech is under attack. And as the state director of operations for Vets for Trump in Florida, my job is going to be to equipping everyone that works under me to make sure that we are monitoring all of our rights, to make sure that they are not infringed upon. But we also need to make sure that we elect President Donald Trump because he is the only one who has been able to also monitor to make sure and stand in the way to make sure that our rights are not infringed upon as well.
Nailed it.
Thanks.
That was perfect.
I do this for a living, you know.
Yeah, that was you nailed that one. Let's see, freedom of speech. Can you share a message of hope with the American people? This is one where you kind of freestyle. Just go at it and whatever you think is hopeful with Trump and everything else and being a part of Veterans for Trump.
Got you.
Got it?
Yep.
Repeat and go.
So my message of hope for the American people is that courage requires a significant level of sacrifice. Freedom is not free. We have to sacrifice for it. We have to get uncomfortable for the comfort of future generations. And I implore you to step outside of the spirit of fear and step into your courageousness so that we can make sure that we have liberty for the rest of our future generations.
That was money. Last one. Why do you believe that because you're military, make sure you say that, remind people.
Excuse me, sorry.
Why do you believe that our men and women in uniform support President Donald Trump?
That's an easy question.
Well, make it easy and nail it. Ready? Repeat and tell me when you're ready.
So am I repeating do I say it like that? Like, why do I believe? Or I believe?
Yeah, why do I? No, you just say the men and women in uniform support President Trump overwhelmingly, whatever you want to say, for the following reasons, or you just kind of throw it in there. The whole reason to repeat the question is so that when they go to edit, they know what the question came from so that they can put all of those in the same. Are you okay?
Yeah, I just travel.
Yeah.
It's long to get into. It's fine.
I get that. I get that.
Well, I don't eat normally. When I travel, I don't eat the normal foods I normally eat when I'm at home, and it's a whole thing.
It's really crazy when I go to these things like Amfest and stuff. I find myself like 2 days later, and I didn't even eat because I'm busy today. I'm doing hits or whatever, and then I get back to my room like after 2 drinks, and I'm like, I'm done. I wake up in the morning, I've got to do a hit or right.
It's constant on the go.
It is.
Why do our men and women in our military, right? Why do men and women?
Why do men and women in uniform support Trump overwhelmingly? Yeah. Well, I throw in overwhelmingly, but I think it's important to say that.
It is important.
Thank you. I mean, I know stuff. Right?
Yeah.
Repeat and I'm trying to put this damn thing on. I don't have my.
I'm like looking at you.
I'm like,
so
what's the fuck is going on? So, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Repeat and go.
So, why do men and women in uniform overwhelmingly support President Donald Trump? Is because he has our back. He is the only president that loves that's not the only president, right? But okay, hang on. Sorry.
You're good.
He's the only one, right? I guess you could say the only candidate. I don't know. How would you put that?
Depends what you're saying.
He's the only candidate that respects us. Like he respects.
But see, we're not asking you that. We're asking why men and women respect Trump.
Men and women respect because it's reciprocated.
No, reciprocated because there would be people to argue. Because we aren't going to wars. He showed strength with foreign nations. Blah 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 blah. More of a policy wonk thing.
Policy. You're gonna make me go into policy.
I was like, where are you going?
I've been doing policy all day. Good Lord.
Right? So it should be easy. This is an easy question. We're on our 3rd take.
Shut up.
It's too easy. I'm sorry.
I'm exhausted, Chad. I should have had you do this when I first got here. Okay. Why do men and women in uniform overwhelmingly support President Trump? Because he's not trying to kill us and our kids. That's why.
He shows strength through policy and foreign policy, and countries know better, blah, 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 whatever.
Okay.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
And go.
Why do men and women in uniform overwhelmingly support Donald Trump? I think that is an easy question. I think it's because President Donald Trump has showed strength with foreign policy, and he doesn't want to send any more of our men and women overseas in endless wars. He doesn't want to send our children overseas in endless wars, and I really believe that is why men and women in uniform overwhelmingly support him, as they should.
Money. That wasn't your last one because I came up with another one while we're on here. I want you to go into as the mama bear. I need you to go into why moms need to support Donald Trump.
Okay, sorry, my flight thing just came up, so I'm trying to figure out what that means. 4:50. Dang, I get in at 10:43. All right. All right, mama bears. Why should mama bears support President Trump?
Moms, just moms.
Moms. Why should moms support?
Because you talked about being a mom a lot in this. So, and you're with Moms for Liberty or Moms for America. And I think it's easy for you to like I asked you for a message of hope. I don't have anybody else in this film that has a message for moms.
Oh, okay.
So how about you get fired the fuck up and lose it on this thing and put it out there for the world to, because they say that if women didn't have the right to vote, we'd be Republican for 100 years. You are the minority, let alone you're the black vagina. So at the end of the day, they need to be able to realize that women should be voting, and you are the perfect person to sit out there and say why, as a mother. Did I nail it or no?
You did.
Okay.
I'm just trying to think of how to say it without going off on tangents.
I'd rather you go off on the tangent and see if we get something legit. Just be you, man. This is what this is about. And the thing is, you have the truth. So if you show, I had Colonel Manus yelling at the screen. It was money.
Did he really?
Hell yes. I can always get I can get the Colonel going. But people want to see passion. They want to see, especially moms, man. What's happening to our kids with grooming and all this. We need a strong leader, and you should be able to speak to that, especially when it comes to Trump, because of what you do and being a mom. I can't speak to being a mom.
I just need to make sure. So my only issue, no, it's not an issue. Never mind. Go ahead. We're good.
Okay.
Because the whole federal system for schools, he can't really make local decisions.
Don't get into that minutia. You can talk about the evil that's in front of them and why Donald Trump's going to be that guy. I mean, I'm not worried about how long it's going to be, but don't get into a rant. Into the minutia that
Yeah.
Just be like, our kids are being attacked, and why aren't there more? I implore all mothers that see this, they need to get out there. That kind of thing. Pretend like you're standing in a room full of moms and you're ready to motivate them and get them going. What?
Okay.
Is that not in your wheelhouse?
It is in my wheelhouse. Don't
then
talk
shut
to me
it
like
and
that.
go. Rock out. Ready?
I'm tired, Chad. No,
That's 3 times.
excuses. Suck it up, Cupcake. Ready?
Yeah, suck it up, Cupcake.
What was your question? Why should moms vote for Trump?
No, it's not a question. I need you to motivate moms to vote for Trump. Why you have to, I need you to tell moms across the country why they need to vote for Trump based on being a mom. Got it?
Okay.
And go.
Moms, it is so important for you to get out and vote for President Trump because our children and our families, the nuclear family that we know, is being attacked. And he is the only person that is standing in the way. And we need to make sure that we support him. Our children are the future of this nation. And if we do not stand up and get in the way of what is coming and get in the way of them being used and sacrificed on this altar of gender ideology, Marxist, communist religion, then we need to make sure that we are on the front lines, making sure that we are in the way of this attack so that we can support the man that has our back, and that is President Donald Trump. Our country was much safer under him, and because our country was safer and because we had more money in our pockets, our children were better taken care of. I don't know if you've been paying attention, but the last 3 years, our children have been dragged through the mud, and we need to make sure that we are standing in that gap to make sure that they are safe and protected. And doing that, make sure that liberty lives on for future generations. And that is why moms in this country must come out and go and vote for President Trump. Is that good? Not my best, but it was good.
That was money. Awesome, 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 awesome. That's not even a question, and they're going to like that back at the edit floor.
Thank you.
Allie, go get prepped. Go take a nap. Do what you got to do to take your flight.
I don't know if I'm going to even take a nap because I think I have to be there. It's like 2 hours before, right? Have you ever flown into Phoenix?
Yeah, a couple times.
Is it like,
hour and a half. They're really good with TSA, but with Christmas around the corner,
that's what I'm saying.
3
hours.
We were grocery shopping yesterday. I wanted to kill people. Like, it's bad out there. So I don't know that. I think the travel week started. When is Christmas? Friday? No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit.
Today's the 19th. It's Friday.
Yeah.
Christmas Eve.
Yeah. So no, it's not. 18, 19.
It's got to be. It's not. Am I tripping? No, it's Sunday. Sunday's Christmas Eve.
Sunday's Christmas. So that may help you because the holiday travel, and it's probably people leaving Phoenix to go up north because they all went down there to save their arthritis and shit. So, rheumatoid arthritis, Arizona people. So they all fly back to Chicago and Minnesota and all that shit. So I would get there a good hour and a half. I wouldn't mess with it. And I think you can check online at Phoenix, because when I went out there for the border, we checked online to see how long TSA was.
Okay.
So I think
Neat. I really need to get TSA pre-check. Oh, we were talking about money anyway. What about that? Like, we went off on this tangent.